Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Botany Manor. A little puzzle exploration comfy cozy game. Apparently not psychological horror, I know, wild, right? Little succulents. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Although I can assure you, we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much. Herbal green. Forgotten flora. Dear Arabelle Green, thank you for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back once you've completed your research, and we'll be in touch with your potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Okay. A fresh start. Seed. Potting instructions. Place pot and saucer, add soil, plant seed, water the seed. I want to grow the Windmill Wort to filter the smoky air in the conservatory, but I need to research the temperature requirements first. Oh, so get rid of the smoky atmosphere? I see. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Postcard from Marianne. On my hike, I came across the Windmill Wort, a flower that grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air-proofing qualities due to its bespoke temperature requirements. The plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution. Pollution. Population. I can read. Yeah, it's a little Oberdin almost, kind of, maybe. It's weird that it's, important clues get added. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay. Ideal temperatures for Mediterranean wildflowers. Okay. Enhance. It's weird that it's escape to stop inspecting a thing. Windmill Wort, checkered lily, sword lily, and daffodil. Volcanic flower. Okay. So, is this gonna be like boom? Boom? Or maybe, okay. I guess I think I still have to do it myself. Okay, so it's a volcanic flower. And where were we? England. Oh, it grows in Sicily. Okay. And as we all know, Sicily's in Spain. It's an island. It's literally on the it's literally on the thing. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do geography. Okay, I'll tie a sip of tea. I gotta have my stupid tea juice. Every time I'm stupid, I get to take a drink. Okay, so volcanic flower, Sicily, 60 degrees Celsius. Paste pot. Add soil. Plant. Water. Oh, that's planted. I see. Add soil. Plant. Water. Oh ho ho. Am I wrong? So wait, we're in England. Hmm. Why are you unhappy with me? Inspect. Oh. Oh. I was like, I feel like I need to direct it into the air or something. Like, I thought we could open this. Hey. We did it. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the colors. We did it. Naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The blood contains air purifying qualities, and the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drawing from nature. Mm-hmm. Good sit. The like shader that they're using for like the environment kind of reminds me of The Witness. Key. Currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries at the gatehouse and ring the bell. That's me. Ring the bell for myself. It's the Botany Manor. We did it. Roll credits. My dear friend, good luck to you on your trip. I would have loved to join you like you in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will forever get to the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take authority of others, where in all botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see something interesting, see some interesting specimens for yourself. I'm inspired and look forward to hearing about it all. Your friend always, Eleanor. Apparently not my walking stick. I don't need a walking stick. I can hold shift. Orchard! Wait, can I go in there? That's what I thought. Fake ladders. I wonder if I can fill, like, all these pots. That'd be really satisfying. What is this? Oh, it won't even let me see it again? Wait. Locked from the other side. Got it. Dark Souls shortcut. Because no other game has shortcuts. Dark Souls invented shortcuts. Hang on, my mic's drooping. There we are. Lady Arabelle Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete. Carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation and is now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I shall remain at your service. Robert Hinchley. Oh, we're gonna have puzzles. We're gonna have puzzles. There's us. There we are. I'm pointing. Bug. Bug. Taunton to Lady London Paddington. Elderly discount applied. 1890. New seeds. Fulguria. Came across it when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. It's a cool looking plant. It's a cool looking plant. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Picture so dark, impossible to see. Can't believe how quickly I will write it. I've run out of the incredibly expensive flash powder. Very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Hindle, thank you so much for 31 months. And also, Hairbed, thank you for 6 months. Thank you. Thank you both very much. Yes. Right. A scone. Oh boy. We got some chemicals. Can I cause a bad reaction? Let's just put like some it's probably good, right? Chemical disposal. It'll be safe in that tiny trash can. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that someone was considered old enough. It was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods. Now, not just any flower. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria. This flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head, the lightning flashes were striking left and right of you is considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay. So we gotta create a lightning storm to bloom this little flower. Totally doable. This is a big place. Arabelle and Elizabeth. Elizabeth. I've never struggled with the name Elizabeth. But... Key. Arabelle. These past weeks, I've been seeing a lot of bright flashes coming from their back room in the house. It scares my cows immensely. They think a storm must be coming. My milk production's taken a hit because of this. If you join your fresh milk in the morning cup of tea, I'd advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Oh, because of the new camera. Potassium and magnesium, a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh, we can put a plant and take a picture of it. Spectacles. Flash lamp. Fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button connected to the camera, and the lumen flash. Witness a bright flash. So I wonder if we get the seed there and then do the flash powder on it to create the thunderstorm effect, maybe? So what do we need? 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. What was it? Fill it, close it, press the button. I'm gonna go with my gut here, chat. Oh, I'm a genius. I haven't filled the clues for the plant. Flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people witness its beauty. Okay, so at least lets you know, like, if you're on the right track or whatnot with it. For gathering the clues. Dartmoor. Home to breathtaking sights. Yeah, but did they make a flower bloom? With the light? Pyrophiles? Fire has a potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species of the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occurs, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Okay. Who left a half-eaten sandwich? Do you think there's going to be something eventually with, like, remember all the book titles that you came across in the manor? New seed? Ash plume. A tough case to crack. Soup. Oh, soup. Look around you. Summary of the seeds I've gathered. Cow parsley, poppy, buttercups, ash plume, wood anemone? Wood wild thyme, and foxglove. Also, I think today's going to be a long stream. I think I might just play a whole bunch of random shit that I've just been meaning to start and get to. Kind of feeling that today. My dear friend Arabella. A friend of mine visited the Americas, brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration. It's a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of darling little critters. One thing I did notice, I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time. I'm sure that's fine. I did find a mangled corpse of some small squirrel-like creature, though. This happened for real? What, like, the gray squirrels, like, made the red squirrels go extinct or something? Can we jump? No. Space does nothing. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be pleased with asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Shopping. Don't forget to write this down, chat. That's locked. You don't know how to write? That's okay. We'll teach you. Step 1. Circles. Step 2, lines. Now you got it. That's pretty much it. So let's just boop, boop. It's probably going to be like, whatever you do, don't water this seed. I like how I can just put stuff down wherever I want. That makes me happy. We gotta start a fire in the kitchen. We received a letter applying to study botany at our college, and we do not at present have room, and we have never admitted women to studying at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose study will go on to well utilize a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer the valuable positions to amateurs who should be otherwise taken up by genuine academics. Signed, a bitch. I like how it's kindling. Okay, there's the broken mortar. History of Dartmoor. How the moor was covered in majestic forest and woods. Early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire as their method of choice. It promises a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love came into existence. A dog barks in the distance. A neighbor yells at the barking dog in the distance. It's like, shut up. I'm sure they're a great pet owner. Hazel's priceless recipes. For the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts, they're easily foraged. Main difficulty is the chestnuts, they have a tough shell. Place the nuts in the pan above the fire, wait for you to pop. This means your chestnuts are nice and roasted. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth, whose laughter and with cheer, may the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember this year of construction. For this, friends, is the key. Sanctuary, key. Nicholas Owen. Kind of not. A little bit of a stretch. Sanctuary with key. Like, I get it, but, you know, like, I don't know, he could have done better. Nicholas. A special someone. Is that me? Dearest Hazel. Oh, it's not me. Wait, no, I'm Arabella. I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, we'd like to meet up for the cup of tea in the back garden. The pond's lovely this time of year. Mr. Bennett. I got a birthday card from my folks this morning. Well, yesterday. I just happened to check my mail this morning. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time. Though none can tell the sorrows that did befell. Is it my birthday? It's my birthday on Sunday. August 11th is my birthday. Quack. Ooh. Birch log, cherry log, maple log, oak log. I just left that plant on the stove. I'm sure it's fine. Home smoking and curing. The type of wood used in the smokery is of great importance. Which one you pick depends entirely on your personal taste. Burning wood for different types of tree produce different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke. Choose your wood logs with care. Oh, I bet I'm curious. We're gonna have to like. There was Can I clue through this? This. Can I read that? No. I wanna see if it says like, oh, this was the type of forests that were burnt. There's another thing. It was like a little postcard, right? Majestic forests. Roasted chestnuts. Oh. Mysterious symbol. Okay. Got a little weight puzzle. We can make some bundt cakes. The ancient oaks. Ancient oaks. Give me that plant. Give me that plant. Give me that plant. You want more? I'm a genius! Evolved to survive harsh forest fires, the seed cracks open with extreme heat. Afterwards, oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. It's an oven or a sauna. It's a smoking room. A smokery. Oh. I got a delivery. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope it's something really cool. It's my birthday. How'd they know? What'd they get me? A key to the orchard. A new key for your orchard gate. Hope you're enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again. So glad that they installed the gate and then gave me the key a few days later. to the orchard. These petals are peculiar. 2 apple. Bro, those dogs. Hang on. They're just sitting around watching their dogs fucking bark through the whole neighborhood. Very cool. Dear niece, gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books. Among them is my beloved Piggy. Highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational. Will it take no offense should you put your little one straight to sleep? The Wolfglove. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling with the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the smoke to reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf's glove howl, clear and proud, guiding them through the paths unknown to reach the summit they call home. Okay. We got a windy boy. Let me check the rest of this place first. Red Campion. Oh, look at the doing little... a tincture of iodine. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of plants, are responsible for capturing light from the sun and converting it into a sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They've lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtaining energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. I hope there's like little like puzzle, like there was that weight puzzle back in the place that I'm curious about. The history of England. Oh, let's just read this whole book. Priest holes. I don't know if I want to read this one. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret room in case they were needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Wait, wasn't Nicholas the guy who gave us the poem? The owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it was thought that they may be undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Lady Arabelle, thank you for inviting me to your Botany Manor. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I'm convinced it exists and we'll find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Oh, that's going to be like the big puzzle to the whole thing. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. There's like 6 circles. Remember that. Write that down. 6. How are you getting in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you any of these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. I just did that 5 minutes ago. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime. Perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I'll show you the best book I've been working on at the same time. Charles Tucker. Good old Charles. We got some Pixie Tears. Closely associated with orchards. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I found the following amounts to work best with different pots. Oh, okay, okay. Remember this, chat. 97. I've received a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. I must confess I am not the man to undertake this task. I may have escaped to notice the tower as your orchard is known as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that poltergeist dwells within the walls. Legend says the spirit is evil. It brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dare enter the tower. Winds, you say? I don't want to provoke the wrath of the ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Thanks, Willie, for nothing. You buffoon. Wind speed, 35 on the 3rd floor. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna need to know the wind speed for this, I already forgot the name of the mountain. Maybe it was Westhorn, I think? Okay, there was a book down at the start. Jeez, the freaking stairs are broken, man. Okay, let's see. Although that was for the, not the fairy, was it? That was the foxgloves. Wolf's glove. Nursery rhyme. I don't think anything's said. Oh, I just realized what this is doing. This is telling us which of these have chloroplast and which don't. So Pixie Tears need the sugar. Okay. Endangered apple varieties. Variants. Varieties. Whatever it said. Oh, look at these apples. Merlin's mist apple. Yo, I want the blue apple. Ooh, the knobby russet. Gross. That's an apple. Cider making. Oh, you know what? 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 We need 97 grams of sugar. So we could do like a knobby russet, a cat's head, and then 27. So Merlin's Mist, Cat's Head, and Knobby Russet. Merlin's Mist. That's not Merlin's Mist. The Knobby Russet. And what was the other one? Cat's Head. Oh, I don't have a cat's head. Well, shit. Okay. Let me get these back. Oh wait, there it is. There's Cat's head. My running sounds. Oh! And it comes with a homemade butterfly. Adorable. Simple Chaos, thank you for 20 months. Thank you. The references are real, but the plants are not. Yeah. It's cute. I'm missing a clue. Dog's still barking. We made it to the Alps. Alps? Said he couldn't join us, but we understand you're busy creating a herbarium. Yesterday we lost the hike. Suddenly we heard a strange whistling. Coming from a tiny flower. If only you'd been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Natty Golding. Envelope with stamp. Interesting. The staircase of the Orangery is collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder and hope that he wants to sort it out. Although, as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. Do apologize getting the way research. Don't suppose you could find another way to the bottom level. Painting room. Just jump it. Oh, it won't let me. Bro, how do you just not do anything about your dog? Like, just like if you're by yourself in the middle of fucking nowhere, let your dog do whatever the fuck he wants. But you're in an apartment complex and you're just sitting outside, letting your dog go ham. I hope this letter finds you well. I've set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you bustling city, working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Times have passed. Your field of remains inspiring. I've never imagined all those years ago we'd be writing each other in the 5th decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your process, and of course, let me know if any assistance in return. Elizabeth. Wah. Does it mean my neighbor's a jerk? Probably. Pretty. Meadow Orchard Research Team. Your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you set up a botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montague on his work in the British Museum orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. I recommend John Linley's book, Ladies' Botany. Wow, fuck all these people we're writing to. It's an elementary book for unscientific readers, and I have been heard it's suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Magisterial in your garden's fair, your grace, your scene, a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charms are pure and white. Your hands like petals, soft and fine, and tender touch of love divine. In your eyes a brilliant glow, a daisy's fair, spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere, like roses freshly cut, and you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. More kindling, I suppose. Flower painting in watercolor. I was wondering if you could join Mr. Benton in the town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Miss Patterson. Squish Whales, thank you for 2 years. Thank you. It's just non-stop barking for the past hour. A study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. It stopped. It's like, I don't want to talk because I'm afraid the dog's gonna... He started talking again. That little sheep with the flag looks kind of like the thing that was on the scale. Oh, shit. There's no Dan. Blocked by tree. We'll set the house on fire. It's the only way. Oh, there's the gray squirrels. Yep. Curious if I missed anything here. At least I have tea. I would do that, but I still don't even have the foxglove flower. I also really want to complete the research on this one. Oh, I bet you it's that. I didn't look at the painting. I don't know if that is right. The stamp is correct. Doot. Okay, so there's something. It wants us to do something with the scale. It looks like. And we need to get down there. Yeah, look, there's a secret little door there. That's the scale. It's got to be the scale. So, what was that? Agnus Dei Catholicism. Is there anything with that, though? It's amazing. Yeah, so it's clearly that. Agnes Day. Maybe there's something with like a year written on it. Oh, wait. There's the little symbol on it too. Remember the year of construction. Nicholas Owen was the guy who did the priest holes. So maybe... Unless there's just like a year written somewhere. Okay, let's check the orchard. Let's check that priest hole thing. Okay. I can't interact with anything there. There was definitely something about a year, I feel like. You want to nudge? No. Because we've gotten one thing with a year on it, but I think it was just like when a thing was sent. But not the year of like the construction. Wait. 1593. There it is. The floor plan. The old floor plan. Yeah, please no hints, backseating, or anything like that. I already forgot the year. This thing is 1593. Oh ho ho! Lord Grain? Let's just read this. Yeah, Grain. Thou hast ventured mightily, greeting me refuge within these walls, and for such a favor I must remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment has been a sanctuary of doth inspire awe. Excuse me. The saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge in the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto the cook for this sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat thee missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours devotion. Blout. Oh my god, we found the stupid seeds. Mount Venue. Mount Blanc. It had the goat on it. I think it might be Venue. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague and his wife Anne Montague and fellow botanist Robert Brown. Field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's infectious with their diseases and enthusiasm. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of these to examine the southern marsh orchid. Though on arrival, I noticed it had a much hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed that out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Sounds like a piece of shit. I did it. I fixed the stairs. I'm a god. Oh, wait. That's the symbol. Westhorn, Switzerland. Okay. Society for Botanical Science. Old advert. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. What was it? Westhorn. Westhorn? 40 wind speed. 1020 pressure. 40 wind speed, 1020 pressure. 40. Wait, what's this saying? Oh, F's wind speed is F of S. Okay. So I need one open, closed, both open, both open. There was a planting thing right next to me. No! Hey. I did it. Grows in the mountain West Horn where the weather is just right. The wind hits the tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. A delivery! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope it's another key. Otherwise, the game's over. Fuck. Had to return safely when travels while I was away. I changed the code for the library door. Each time I visit, I know some of the grandmother's valuable items are kept there in the secret vault. The new code of the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easier for you to remember. Letter from sister. Hopgood. Elizabeth Hopgood. So, because the portrait, the family tree is going to have their maiden names, I think. E-A-H. Or E-A-G. Depending on what she put. I imagine it's E-A-H because that's more of a puzzle. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that I might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards. Olive. Bug. Fish. Study. Modern methods of teaching. Pretty. Wonders of the night sky. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw a crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came with the plan. He walked to the crow, complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. She opened her beak wide to utter her loudest call and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and the tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. Course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of the sight, but then lay down to take a nap. Sure, the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making its way towards the finish. When the hare awoke from the nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crossing the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. The tortoise crossed the finish line. He exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Yeah, if you're mid-eating cheese and someone gives you a compliment, just finish eating the cheese first before you accept the compliment. That's the lesson there. The Golden Fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but I'm a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish... Okay, if he was a prince, don't fucking bite a hook, okay? Like, that's on you. So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of a hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker and the shore became black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be powerful that she could grant wishes herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of his wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again and the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the goldfish ever again. Should have got divorced. That's what he should have wished for. New Year's Ball. Thursday, January 4th, 1860. Supper's at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. Oh, they got Grimes? Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Huh. So that's all the poems, and then the two that were unreadable. Wonders the Night Sky. Maybe alphabetically? Okay, so they're all at different times. Midday. And then what was the crow? Evening. Sunset 1st of May. Sunset 22nd of May. Sunset the 6th, 8th. The 8th of July. Nailed it. London record. Lindley appointed chair of botany in University College London after an esteemed early career as an assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society. An admission of one of the youngest ever fellows of the Linnean Society, John Lindley, plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke to us in an inaugural lecture. It's been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. We got a new plant, Nightfall. And a key for the study. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the Nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I've determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deducted that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Cephalos, thank you for 27 months. 27 month. Not months. Month. Locked door and you left the fire going? It's a little irresponsible. Hang on. Crested owl egg. Okay, they're splotchy, but they don't have a raindrop pattern. I had to do science. Tree diseases. Tree red pox. Root parasite, bark rust. More seeds. Sapphire gloom. Only 2 clues about sapphire gloom. I have some books from the department that may be of interest for your research. I recall one was your favorite fathers. Favorite of your fathers. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they return the books before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had an access to nutrients through soil. This means they become carnivorous and only require the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms, such as flies, bugs, and plants. Mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign they're consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Okay, so that... I think this, the root parasite, is what was on. Yeah, we're gonna put it on the tree. We're putting that shit on that tree. But I need... Oh, you know what? I probably put it where that one is. Boom. Infect. Yes. A widely misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees and opposed to popular belief. The mushroom consumes the parasites rather than the tree itself. Oh, look at that. I've got some parasite-consuming mushrooms growing in my home now. The trapped fairy. Aw. Cute fairy. My dearest Arabelle, I was taking a walk along the river in Somerset recently. I noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Edith. She has so many friends. I want to be Arabelle's friend. Would you be Arabella's friend? Wanted to thank you for your invaluable contributions for our recent meadow orchid. Orchid. I always say orchid and then I have to correct myself. Orchid. Research. It's just one of those, I see those letters in that order and my brain goes, this is how it's said. It's like salmon. I always like read it as salmon. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. Look forward to a future of collaborations and continued explorations of the botanical wonders that surround us. Professor Montague. Oh, fucking Professor Montague, my dick. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can enjoy swimming this summer, so we've cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Somer have all been cleared of weeds. Thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Remember, we can remove your weeds, guaranteed back in 1 week. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks for your monthly donations to the rivers of the Somerset are clean and weed-free. Key to the attic. Health and safety warning. 8th of August. That's tomorrow. It's been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers. The ones that were just listed. The river From was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We're still researching what led. Maybe it's because there's still fucking weeds, bro. Maybe they have a purpose, bro. I don't know why I was saying bro so much, but bro. I'm writing to share an exciting discovery I made in my botanical studies. Turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound. Shh, we gotta be quiet. Seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. How about this one? I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future. It would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. I like this font, but like this, like nightmare section right here, not crazy about. It's just like. Brrr. What's what was the bad ones and the good one? Cam, Somer, and Chew, and From was good. There's no Chew. Did Brew become Chew over the years? From's a lot warmer. There's gonna be some kind of part of the mystery there with Chew, I imagine. Bird calls. Cradle fern. Recent years, the hunts have been taking place near Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to a decline and even extinction of some bird species. We can no longer hear their beautiful chime-like calls. Call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below. Aww. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? Make an appointment today. The Trapped Fairy. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned to night. Nyx, the goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached, the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bed closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. That was very nice. My dear Nova. Aww. Kitty. Seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showed us around and barely basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own so we can perhaps see these specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Eliza? Elisa? Essence of arnica flower. For spraying strains, enjoyed pains. Tincture of red clover. Seems to soothe hot flushes. Wilson Plumbers. Dear Abel, here's a quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professionals. Have a nice day. 14 silver. We can do this ourselves. You just gotta take this one, slap it like that. Take this one, slap it like that. Bazinga. The old trifecta right there. Slap it in. Slap it in. Saved how much? 14 silver? Oh, it's gonna be very hot. Oh, okay, something's gonna... Flush toilet. The bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Well, that's good. Okay, so let's go up to the attic. Gather more clues. Oh wait, that was the birds. Okay, so the paintings. Fairy painting. The... I don't know if the Nightfall is going to be the sound one or the other one's the sound one. Because there was a thing on the wall, right? Cradle fern. Okay, so the cradle fern. Oh, and look, it has those types of eggs. Interesting. Okay, 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 okay. Let's do that then. Where were those eggies? It was the crested owl, I'm pretty sure. ECD EGF. ECD EGF. ECD EGF. Dude. Guys, I think I found my calling. I'm gonna stop streaming, become a botanist. Bird eggs. The painting. Why is it selecting that? Oh, it's like stuck. That was weird. In the water was the brook chalice. Okay. And that was one of the things the weed removers removed as well. Sometimes the moth can be trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. And the Garden of the Tiger Moth is what the fairy story was. Yep. Okay, so we need garden tiger. Garden tigers in September. It looks like maybe only September. Only September. We gotta check the painting room. Or, was it the painting room? No, it wasn't the painting room. It was somewhere else. Where's this room? Blue, yellow, orange, red. Bring your own raspberry. Bring your own revolver. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized the plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allow them to see color. You can see the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time the flowers bloom is different for each flower. The window may be closing to find a suitable husband. I have arranged dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He's successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to be accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it's better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable if you have a son. It would be foolish to allow you to folly, such a folly to come before the important things in life. I'm confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be ready at 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Hey, Aunt, go fuck yourself real quick. Could you just go do that for me? This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned for his botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications in his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the hood marsh orchid. The brook chalice. That's the bath time plant. We gotta go take a bath with it. Okay. Why we got a rusty pig? Oh, because we gotta put it in the bath? I bet you. I bet you. I bet you, chat. Okay. Plant, pot, soil, night, water. Take pot. bring your own revolver. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms at September sunsets. Night pollinators activate in September, such as the garden tiger, often getting trapped in the bud. Moth calendar, moth poster, trapped moths, site of plants. Alright, let's research. Nice. Yeah, I'm missing something there. $25 Celsius. I'm just gonna take a stab on this one. Thank goodness we have that rusty pig. Oh, look, it's so pretty. Well, this bathtub's ruined. It cleaned it. It's a plant's bathtub now. Prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 Celsius. It naturally filters the water from rust and metals. Unfortunately, they get removed often, and most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Weed. Weed removal. Bath geyser. Yeah, I'm missing something somewhere for the birds. I think we gotta... A delivery! Let's see if I didn't read anything. Maybe I missed We did look at that. Maybe the eggs, wherever the eggs were, maybe had a thing. I'm pondering these last weeks so I could better see a remarkable floral research a wider world since it's so seldom we're able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. The fuck, Anne? What is the clue I'm missing? It was the fern painting? I swore I looked at the fern painting multiple times, but okay. What we get? A key! The formal garden. I better put on my Sunday best. Maybe this was back where the, Did I even go in here? Yeah, this was the lightning plant. I think like maybe down here. That garden right here. This is it. Maybe. Formal garden. Another duck. I can't inspect this duck. A single egg for me. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of a mysterious blinking light coming from the caves near his home. In Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog. I lost track of time a little. As soon as it was dark, I decided to make my walk back home. On the way to the house, in a tiny cave, as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished. And nobody was there. I'm convinced what I saw was Morse code, abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assumed our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercise in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Kitty Cat's sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed your travels. How wonderful it would be to see growing again. I've been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature in their adult stage. I wonder if this spring dance shrub is one of these plants? Ever your affectionate friend. New seeds. The Fool's Emerald. Bioluminescence. Big stretch. In the dark corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show their chemicals, such as luciferin, are responsible for this glowing effect. It's not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be the communication with others for the same species to attract pollinators for food. Scientists believe there may be bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. Remember this, chat. Fool's Emerald had luciferin. Okay, so that probably means this is all the news article. Who put this table here? Another plant. A spring dance shrub. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They deliver it by the boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appear to be the Morse code manual inside as well. Jimmy. Jimmy. Thanks, Jimmy. Garden supplies. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta and granite to suit all gardens. Sandstone, marble, obsidian. Tips for growing you know, I know this word and I don't know how to say it. Hydragenes? Hydragenes. Hydragonias? I've heard this word. Hydragons? Just hydragons? I feel like there's a little... Hydrangeas? Hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain that, which is a pigment that can change the color depending on the pH level of the environment. Okay, so these are going to be... The hydrangeas are going to be depending on the plant product. Ooh, guano! Collect the scent. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for that war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Attention is K-A. Birdie! Oh, I love him. Okay. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Do I know which? I don't know which one I want yet. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I could just make any color I want. Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He hadn't sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't had the money to fetch a doctor since you said he could not read a note. Send him my thanks. Mixed seeds for garden birds. Attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers. Oh, we got a robin. We got a robin boy. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers. Did you know the birds have a different preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? Oh, the robin only likes red flowers. It's all coming together. Okay, so robin only likes red. So we need 12 to 14. So sandstone with seaweed. I think that's sandstone, right? Maybe I have to pour it in the soil once I have the soil in. I need to go to the boathouse. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivate me. Therefore, I must return the book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interests with me. Arabella. Will-o-wisp. Flowing spirit of marshes. Wow, I couldn't read the word marshes. Forest caves. The will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of fear and fascination. Makes the appearance of lost travelers in the dark, isolated places, beckons them to follow with beguiling, blinking light. Many wanderers are follow the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into the caves, never to be seen again. Cute. Oh, okay, okay. So this is where we're gonna make that one. I didn't water it. There might be more to this one. I think I might be overthinking this one. Spring dance shrub. Okay, spring dance shrub is the one that needs to pollinate. Fool's emerald has luciferin. Okay, so if we take this... And then we add seaweed, I think it was. We get the red. We gotta... we gotta bring the birdie along. The blind leading the blind does come to mind. All just sad. I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. What a prick. Okay, Birdie needs to continue all the way over here. Okay, so this is where Birdie goes. There was extra seeds by the boathouse, I think it was. It was not. Shit. I think they were right next to me, and I walked by them. You like The Witness, but eventually you reach a point where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. The Witness is one of my, like, 10 out of 10 games. It's perfect to me. I love every aspect of it so much. I know that is not a popular opinion, but I cherish that game so much. Really, really enjoyed it. There's the boathouse key. I walked by that a few times. Where were those other, I know there were other seeds, because we came across another... It was right here. Yeah, I like big time 100%ed. Yes. Afraid that's gonna be too close to him. You enjoy 70% of a puzzle game until you get too stupid to solve them. I know that feel. Big time. Is there anything wrong with Jonathan Blow? Like he kind of has like big head on his shoulders, but I don't. Was there any issue with him? What can someone what's bad about him? I honestly don't know. He said some very sucky things. Are we sure we're talking about Jonathan Blow and not Phil Fish? Huh, okay, yeah. First I've heard of it. I didn't think he was, he had that much of, like, a presence online. Supposed to use anti-vax as well as shifts. Yeah, I don't know any about any of that. If it's the case, that's unfortunate, but I'm still going to always cherish the witness. Hey, just because you like a piece of art doesn't mean you support the creator. Oh, that's pretty. Look, oh, there's multiple robins. Fish was actually supportive. I just remember there was like so much controversy with Fish. Bird poster, bird seeds, soil research. Greeting card. Hey, Matt. This is really cute. It's been really pleasant. It's a fun little, like, none of the puzzles have been too wild, but it's really precious. It's a really cute little experience. We're making flowers in fun little creative ways. And there's little birdies. Little birdies. Okay, what was... Okay, so we're missing a clue. Oh, because we needed to go to the boathouse. That's right. We needed to go to the boathouse so we can get the rest of how to input the Morse code. Did this come out? It came out like April 9th? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was this year or past year. Telegraph? Okay, so long, short, long, short, long. Long, short, long, short, long. Long, short, long, short, long. Okay, so let's bring... Is there a shortcut here? New. Okay, I'll do this in a second. I just want to bring this back to get this other thing flowering. Yeah, I didn't really... I think I saw, like, Limes play this. Like, I didn't watch any of it. I just saw, like, oh, they were streaming this, and I had my eye on it. But I didn't really see anyone else play it. think I left it over here. Yep. Hey, Dan. Nice plants. Thank you. Just gonna restart it. I did it! Oh. Gardening is so easy. The vine contains lucifern, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they're usually light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Yeah, so far the theme of this game has been cute flowers, neat little ways to experiment in it, and the unfortunate aspect of being a woman in science in the 1800s. Those are the three main parts of this game. But hey, free sandwich. Hedgehog. Protected by predators for their coat of needles. They live in burrows with both field and woodland habitats. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red with smaller ears. It forages food, can digest seeds straight away. Rabbits live in many habitats. They burrow underground. They come in above. Graze in the morning and evening. The mole lives underground. They have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. Red squirrel live in nests high up in trees. They sometimes forage food and nest keep for later. And the wood mouse. Wood mouse are very small. Live in the woodlands. Many other habitats including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Make the animals on the start tile. Player chooses the animal by rolling the die. Highest roll goes first. Take turns rolling the die and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on the gray squirrel, it steals all your food tokens they must return to the board. Player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game wins. Oh, shit. Education, school, and materials supplied. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. On discuss, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best. Animal husbandry. Heartbeat rates. A shrew? Holy shit, his heart's gonna explode, man. What's your resting heart rate? 1,000. Holy shit. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Woodavans and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach on the fur of passing animals. They're carried and dropped away several miles. Dandelions have seeds with attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. And finally, more mysterious is the ocelot, known to be picked up by critters who take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. Not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Okay, let's see. Is there any asleep variant that is not an awake? So it can't be the shrew. Can't be the mole. Stoat is 400. That's the rat. Red squirrel's 120. That's the dog. Rat is 250. Could be the rats. 450. Could be a mouse. Hedgehog's 40. It's really slow. Could be hedgehog. Hedgehog's basically dead. The hedgehog basically dies when it goes to sleep, guys. It can digest some seeds straight away. Beats per minute is 70. 90. 50. 100. 120. Okay, so 120. 100. 90. 70. 50. Could be the 120 with the red squirrel. Bro didn't even sprout yet. Oh, because it waits until... Weird how like I guess you're supposed to just come across this one pretty quick, or no? Because I feel like the bird one was harder. That was a delivery. boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Going the wrong way. I don't know if there are any more locked doors. Unless this is the door that I can get through. But this is not the manor, right? I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I left the key in the basket here for you. Oh, I finished my book and I submit it. Cute. That was cute. I will say it's a little unfortunate. I think the game was like $30. And it's like a 2.5 hour game. But it was fun. It was a good time. I guess I was just expecting it to be a little longer than that. $25. James Bond worked on this? Oh my god. Do you think anyone tells him like, "Oh my god, your name's James Bond"? He's probably never heard that before. Too good at puzzle games. I guess that is true. Like, puzzle games are very dependent on the person. But it was really cute. Let's speedrun it. Maybe there's a true ending. I don't know. There wasn't really anything else to interact with. Although, there was one. Hey, Gam. Hi, bud. There was that one thing we could interact with, and we couldn't do anything with it. Hang on. Like, well, the problem is if Barry streams it, half the stream is going to be like Barry waiting for like the opportunity. You're like, okay. Here's the credits. They're going. Oh, look, she opened a little school. Oh, that's sweet. And copies of her book. Air purifying qualities of the Windmill Wort. Remember when we purified the air, chat? Elizabeth, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasina. I remember Eliza was one of our friends. I don't know if these are all supposed to be our friends or young students. Oh, a teacher's apple. Mm. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing. Aww. Though I'm most excited about your new plans to become a Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you've taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on her flight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella. Hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Laura. I like how this note is like, remember that thing you spent the past 2.5 hours making? They didn't get picked up. I fell asleep my first day teaching. want to see. Are there other achievements? I didn't get all the achievements. Inspect all the ducks, and I didn't get this achievement? What do you mean I inspected all the ducks. Throw a flower into the compost. Take a picture of the flower that's not the Fulguria. Grow the same plant 3 times. Send SOS on the telegraph. Place a plant on every saucer in the flower room. Create a faulty mix of chemicals. Sit on a seat for a minute. Go to the top of the tower. Okay. No, like, secret ending, though. Can't believe I missed the duck achievement. What if I just continue? Okay, I gotta go find a duck. We gotta find the ducks. At least. Okay, we got this duck here. He's fully been expected. We love this guy. We know he's there. We love him. There was the ceramic boy. Where was he? Where's that damn duck? Where's the flower room? Was there a duck up here in this? I know we looked at that duck. Maybe it was the duck that was on that pillar. Yeah, maybe we could actually inspect it and I just didn't notice. What was this? It was 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Shit. Where'd I put it? Oh. Achievement, get. Okay, now I have to make an explosion. I was really expecting like a actual explosion, you know, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Is this the flower room? There's no spots to put flowers. Any ducks? So this thing right here. Huh. I can't interact with it anyway. Oh, it's probably the start of the game. The flower room. I'm getting all the achievements, chat. We're doing it. That's how you get extra 2 hours of gameplay. That's right. All right, important. Compost the flower. Okay, what does this say? It says... Go to the top of the tower. Every saucer in the flower room. What's the flower room? What's the flower room with you? You know where it is? Can you? I would like to know. Inspect the duck. Here's a picture trying to describe it. Any ducks? I gotta find this damn duck. Something by a blue gate near the conservatory. Oh my god. Inspect the duck. Oh, I still missing a duck. Place a plant on every saucer in the flower room. So I can't just place them. I gotta do every single one. You know what we could do? Just a bunch of mushrooms. I can't pick up other plants while plants growing. Shit, that was the right plant. What was I thinking? I'll go get my smoked meat log. That's a flower. Do you want to know how my ducks there are? Yes. There's 5. I'm missing 2 ducks. I didn't water the mushrooms. How is this possible? I'm being tricked by Big Duck. I've seen 3 ducks. Which I still can't find the 3rd one that I was looking for. How are they gonna hide ducks from me? Dan Jones. I'm king of the ducks. I don't remember where I put, like, any of the other ducks. I mean, plants. I think there's one in here. I need to go to the top here. Little sushi roll. Don't know how long you can stay, but have a sub. You can stay however long you want. You can stay 1 second if you want. You know? I got nothing against that. Thank you so much for a year of support, Little Sushi. Yeah, there's a plant right there, but I gotta go to the top here for achievement. Keep your eyes out for a duck. Keep your eyes open, chat. Ducks could be anywhere. They could even be in the movie theater with you. Two more. Okay, I gotta actually get the other ones. There's this one, there's the apple one. Getting ducked in the priest hole. Oh, maybe there's a duck in the priest hole. There could be. There could be. Checking the corner. Checking my corners. Gotta check the corners for ducks, chat. You never know. You never know. Where those little sons of bitches are. Second phase of the game is survival horror. The duck chases you around the house, and it plays the smiley ghost. The boop 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 boop. Place to play in every room. We gotta sit for a minute, chat. Does anyone know where a duck is? We're on PB pace here, guys. You have the locations of the duck? Lay them on me. All right, we gotta go get ducks. What else do we need? I'm taking a sit for a minute and then SOS. That's all we gotta do. It's in the pre-stall. Pantry, kitchen, and outside the boathouse. That is a minute. Achievement popped. This is not the kitchen. Chat, I don't see a duck in here. Wait, we saw this duck, didn't we? So I think I was just missing the boathouse duck. Boathouse duck. Where are you? Ducks acquired. Okay, now we just need to send SOS. That was the duck we were missing. Okay, so I found 4 ducks. I didn't find... Here's the duck. Thank you. Uh-oh. Time! All achievements. Curious about the world record. I imagine it's probably like 15 minutes or something like that. Duck percent win. Let's see. Let's see what this speedrun.com Botany Manor. 20 minutes is for any percent. NMG. What's NMG? New Manor game? New. To begin a run, select new game. The timer starts as soon as you gain control of the character first for a movement. The timer ends as soon as the player selects post herbarium. During the run, you're not allowed to go back and use chapter select. No major glitches. No major glitches. There you go. Lets you go through locked doors or closed doors. Okay, so what's the any percent then? 6 minutes. All plants. 15 minutes. Wait, do you not have to do all plants? Where's the duck percent run? Huh? Huh? We gotta submit a new run, chat. Duck percent. Well, this was lovely. Botany Manor was a gem. Let's play something else.